I'm on my way to Munnar. Just got down at Alua. It's been a rough ride in the train, but I suppose once I reach Munnar, it should be really good. Unfortunately, I should say unfortunately, one of my friends were not able to make it for this trip. So I'm having the back seat all for myself. See? The luggages have gone back. It's very important that you have to have a good driver, because you know the stopovers and everything, you know, where you can do a prayer and all the stuff, probably you know, you would know. Its name is Mudikal Juma Masjid, and it's on the way to Perumbavoor. Finally, we are here at Munnar Copper Castle. That's the one. That's the hotel. Have to check in now. To the room. Have probably a good view probably in the morning. There should be some vintage benches in front of my room as well. It's quite cold, so I have to put my jacket on. And there's my room. Thank you. Nice room. There you go. I've got a sofa for you. There's a bed. You have slippers, teapot. Nice clean room. I suppose it's a fresh property, so it's a good thing. It's clean. Good bathroom as well. Direction for Qibla right on top, so added advantage. That's it. Guys, it's 6:30 in the morning. I thought get up at 5:30, but got a bit delayed, so I'm ready. And I can see the mists on the window right now. Just getting out. Let's go. Just had a nice sumptuous breakfast right now. Just had my second tea for the morning. The sun has come out quite well, and the landscape is all green. It's all green. If you haven't seen green, I think this should be the definition of it. I call it the virgin green. It's so lovely. I don't know what lives inside it, probably a lot of things, but it's fantastic. Feels like falling on it from the sky. It's so lush, so lush. At one side the water is so serene, calm, settled, and on the other side of the dam, that's what you see. The outpour is so strong, it's unimaginable that the concrete reservoir on which I walk right now, it's holding this much of water and releasing drop by drop onto the other side. It seems that it takes 11 hours on an average to make 1 kg of tea dust. This is where the moisture is taken off. Oxidized. And there is the green, how it was naturally. This is after 40 minutes it becomes so. After the there you have the dried hot air at 104 degrees Celsius. The dust which you saw in my hand, it will be segregated into 6 types of tea powder.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. What is lighter, medium, strong?
It is is in fact dried leaves and the stems which you get. This is called as white tea, and just for 25 grams it is 250 something. These are used for medicinal purposes, so you can use this over a time of period. If you have a strainer, and you can reuse it by just pouring water into the strainer, then you can drink it. I'm really impressed with this. You really go back to history, it's kind of overwhelming, when you think about the roads which you travel right now and how it was developed. We people, enjoy what they had constructed over here, but the pain and probably the losses which they may have gone through in order to develop these kinds of areas in these hilly regions. It's really overwhelming. I'm right now at Echo Point. The same sound echoes back to you. Let me try. I've come to a place called Spice Garden. So here probably we should be able to find how spices are made. That's where I am right now. Just getting into their area. I'm in the middle of what you call as flora and fauna. As you can see, there are small trees surrounding this place. It's absolutely virgin. See these big ones, it's called as allspice in fact. The stem which you see here, this is Vena. These are green chili. See, this is the stem for the spice cloves. This is called as kayam in Malayalam, asafoetida. These are cocoa trees. You wouldn't believe I am walking through a cocoa jungle. Now there is a fruit. This could be, taken for the processing part, and they say that it is as good as a Brazilian cocoa, because I think that those are the best in the world. This is turmeric, and the narrow stems, that is ginger. This is another form of turmeric, which is for cosmetic purpose. All the three, it's the root which comes to use. This is nutmeg. What you see is the raw nature of black pepper. This is how it's grown, and I can see it in full view as you see it. What you see right now is elaichi, cardamom, and it's called as the king of spices too, the elaichi. And if you have water in the soil, it could be cultivated, that is throughout the year, so that makes it a distinguished member of the spices family. You might be thinking suddenly, why the wobble? Take a look. So far I felt the greenery was the most overwhelming, but riding on such a huge animal, it's unimaginable. The unpredictability, what's going to happen next, every step which it takes, I don't know what's going on in his mind, but the way it is being gentle, the way it is striding along, taking me very carefully, it's really unimaginable. I understand the power of the human being, how it nurtures and makes such a huge animal, take it under his control. This is overwhelming, and my thighs can actually feel each and every move it makes on its ribs, the back. That's overwhelming. The view at the moment, what I have in front of my eyes, is simply breathtaking. lenses are different, the eyes are different. I'm not able to capture what I'm seeing right now to my intelligence, in fact. Civilization. It's after quite some time that I see some places where you can see traces of a civilization, but still all the rest, it's completely surrounded by greenery, completely surrounded. Behind me is more mist, and now behind me is something much more beautiful. This is awesome, yaar. I'm just beside the waterfall. I can go even there. But since I might get completely wet, I have to take a train as well. I'm not going. But this is blissful! After the waterfall, we are taking a descent to Alway, from where I'll take the train. And it feels great to know this geography, the way this has been created, this whole atmosphere, it's simply spellbinding, in fact. I don't have much words to talk about, but it's something which one has to experience, where somebody has truly said that seeing is believing.